My name is Abdul Jalil. I head the Treasury and Trade Solutions here in Citi Malaysia. I've been with the bank for 15 years, true and thoroughbred in terms of Treasury and Trade Solutions. I did at some point. Then what happened was that I got involved in banking, and I got addicted ever since in terms of that banking experience. So yeah. I thought on organization level it's very well organized. It's very open, and I felt a lot of energy and vibe from the participants on that day, and particularly the students who participate in it. I felt a lot of energy, a lot of enthusiasm in them in terms of presenting their ideas. And some of the ideas are really fantastic. Some of them I thought was very innovative in that sense, and really looking from perspective of the problem statement that they're trying to solve. And I thought that came out very well. And given that a lot of them may not have that full-fledged in terms of the technology, I think them doing that posters were very well done, very positive. I felt that a lot of them maybe this was their first experience pitching in this, and I thought they were very, very brave. And I shared that feedback at the end of the session, that they were extremely brave to be able to come up on stage, to be able to present an idea that they feel strongly about and a problem statement they're trying to solve. I thought they were very brave, and they elaborated their problem statement and what they needed to do to execute it pretty well as well. I think it's important for young, mainly for the experience value of it. I mean, in the real world cycle, you got to think about in terms of problem statements and in terms of what you can do in terms of trying to solve these problem statements. And I think entrepreneurship brings that piece of skill that's much needed in today's world. Good question. I think the three things that would be useful. I think one is having grit, right? To be able to consistently push the boundary, right? And not immediately fall flat when things don't go your way. Two is the tenacity. Having that tenacity to truly believe in what you're doing really solves that particular problem. And three is you got to have persistence. You got to continue and try to push as much as possible in terms of fulfilling what you believe in terms of the problem statement you're trying to solve. These are the three: grit, tenacity, and persistence. In terms of aspiring for entrepreneurs, be bold. Don't be afraid. I think being a part of entrepreneur, in what I know and what I believe, is that you sometimes got to fail, and you got to be able to take failure as an opportunity to learn and adapt. One piece of advice is that I would encourage them to keep practicing, to be inquisitive, be always figuring out whether there's something that they can do in terms of solving a particular problem statement. I think that's important, right? Forever be curious and inquisitive in that sense, and continue to learn. A whiteboard. Because a lot of time I like writing things, so it helps me in terms of my learning as well, and it helps me in terms of organization. So having a whiteboard helps me in terms of formulating my thoughts into ideas, and that's a must-have in my office.